Rocky Hill with another meeting going on in the background and no Wi-Fi. So I'm on my phone.
Well, you're doing fine.
Okay, good.
Okay, so we're live, correct, Arnett?
Hang on one
Oh.
sec.
Hold
Yep.
on.
Yep. Okay, we are live.
Thank you very much. Tonight's meeting of the Town Council Special Meeting is Tuesday, August 15th, 2023. It's a virtual meeting via Zoom. It's a one-item agenda. It begins with a roll. Thank you.
Tim Slocum,
Here.
Don Walsh,
Here.
John Malone, Jim Jinks, Sylvia Nichols,
Here.
David Velaber,
Here.
Sandy Pavano,
Here.
David Borwy,
Present.
and Peter Talbot.
Here.
A quorum is present.
Terrific. Let's do the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. Here we go. So again, referring back to that one-item agenda, it begins with the award of contract for hazardous building materials consulting services for the Norton Elementary School abatement and demolition. We have a motion. I will ask Peter to make the motion, please.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Before I do that, I just wanted to, on behalf of the town council and the staff, offer our sincere condolences to you and your family on the loss of your mom.
Thank you, Mr. Talbot. That's very generous of the council. I must admit, she did show up for all of my swearing-ins. She was quite a loyal mom and a true backer. So I appreciate that very much. I appreciate that. Okay, Mr. Talbot.
With that, Mr. Chair, be it resolved that the town council approves resolution 081523-1. Be it resolved that pursuant to the final selection of the Next Generation School Building Committee, the town council hereby awards the contract for hazardous building materials consulting services for the Norton Elementary School abatement and demolition to Eagle Environmental, Inc. in the base amount of $127,345. And be it further resolved that the town manager is authorized to execute the contract or contracts pursuant to this award and the town's bid documents upon the approval by the town attorney as to form and legal sufficiency.
Thank you for that. Thank you, Mr. Walsh. Discussion. Staff, do you have any support for, I know this was something important that we get completed. Was there any backup from the school group? I know they were looking to get this done and underway.
They did submit the fee proposal, and I know that this was it was a unanimous decision on their part. It came in under budget, and they were very confident with this particular firm. And also, one of the reasons, the reason for this meeting is they do want to get in and they want to get this work done before school goes back, which is, I'm looking at the calendar, August 30th or 31st. So they don't have a very long lead time and they wanted to get this done soon.
Right. And this must involve some probative efforts where they can kind of do a little digging to know what they might be seeing as opposed to just modeling and everything else.
Right. And get behind the walls and that kind of thing. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Anyone else have a question? Mr. Bowery?
Yes, I do. I did listen to their meeting last Thursday, recorded. I listened to it yesterday. And I have several questions, and I hope the wording in the motion, which we typically put, subject to the town attorney's review as to sufficiency, will cover the concerns I have. One is that you had a lot of laymen around the room because the town attorney wasn't there because it was at the council meeting, and they got two proposals, but they deemed one insufficient. And they had three express interest, but only two sent proposals. One was deemed insufficient. I hope that their layman's definition of there being only one doesn't get us in any problems, because I don't remember what the cost difference was, because again, I was listening to the meeting, I wasn't there, and some words he can't hear very well on those recorded meetings. So one issue is to make sure that the town attorney does indeed review the process before it gets signed. The second issue I had was with the cost. This was 127,000. I believe it was budgeted for 150 or 160. I think that's what they said at the meeting.
Yeah. 155, yeah.
Okay, thank you. Good. So then that's okay. So then it's within the cost on that. So really, my only question is, are they right in assuming that this was the only properly submitted bid, and therefore, we usually don't like items that have only one bid, but I can overlook that in my own mind because they came in under budget.
So David, a question of your question. So in the absence of Jeff being at the meeting because he was at ours, is there any reason to suspect Jeff didn't see the quotes? Typically, he's someone who has an opportunity to review things.
And I would hope so. And I would hope, but it's been only 1 or 2 business days since. So I don't know if he looked at it on Friday or yesterday and gave his opinion.
He gets those in advance of the meeting. He gets the bids, the submittals before the meeting.
All right.
So the question really is that he and Jeff and Rich Gussenberg communicate. So we'll confirm that with Jeff.
That's all I'm concerned about. I'd hate to find out that one person did submit a bid, because I don't believe Rich, in the conversation I could hear in the recorded meeting, made reference to, well, the town attorney said that there was really only one properly submitted bid. And, this was an issue with another one fairly recently. So I just want to make sure we're covered.
Absolutely. We'll check.
That's very good. Are you comfortable enough to vote?
Yes. Yeah, as long as that provision with the town attorney that Peter
Right.
read, which is typical in these. I just didn't know if it would include Jeff saying, oh, wait, I didn't realize that, and hold off on this. He would do that, right? Arnett, your
Yes.
experience?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely. It'll be back to you if there's a problem. Mhm.
Thank you.
Mr. Walsh?
Thank you, and thank you, Ms. Barber, for that. I had watched the meeting and I thought the same thing without our town attorney present. I always get worried about things like that as well. So I appreciate you for bringing that up. Now, do they feel that this is all gonna be completed by school? I mean,
No, it's the analysis.
the analysis, yeah, so they're gonna get all this done, because probably for next summer, is that what the plan, or when they're getting ready to tear it down?
It's down. It's a
Yeah,
tear
not
down
until they
project.
take it down.
And I guess the other big thing here is this doesn't include demolition. This is only a piece of that. So
Yeah.
what we're learning is demo is gonna be very expensive.
Mhm.
And this is just a piece of it. So might be an expensive piece of it, but we're probably looking at 2.5 times this cost
Gonna
potentially.
sell bricks to each former student who might want a brick to remember it by.
Tim and I'll take one.
We'll take a few.
You have to go get it though. You have to take it down yourself.
Take it down.
So are we sufficiently informed enough to cast a vote right now?
May I just interrupt? Rich Gussenberg just emailed us.
Well, this was a while.
Rich Gussenberg had emailed Noel and Jeff, and that was Monday. Okay, so it looks like Jeff has blessed it, but I will still double check, triple check.
Thank you for that, Arnett. And Noel, the good backup.
Yes, she's great. She's great.
Okay, so all those in favor signify,
Aye,
Aye.
aye.
then all members of the council present, even though not visible, have voted. Vote carries unanimously of those present.
Perfect.
Okay, this having been a singular item, and we obviously can't add to the agenda, I will ask for a motion to adjourn.
Second,
So moved. Enjoy your dessert.
thank you.
Thank you.
Take care,
Thanks,
guys.
everybody. Thank you so much.